Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. My name's Connor Williams, and we're back with another one of our end of season player reviews. This time it's on none other than Seamus Coleman, the club captain. Um, Interesting season for him, almost a bit of a renaissance season, if you will, from the 34-year-old. So yeah, let's get into him straight away. 20 matches started, subbed on for three more. So he's had 23 games in the Premier League. He was subbed off for 11. Played 1,662 minutes, got one yellow card, one goal from an XG of 0.4. Quick caveat before we go into the rest of it. I think that XG's a bit, I don't know, the way XG is calculated, I don't know if that's completely right. Obviously it's his other shots, it's not for his goal, but yeah. So it's worth pointing that out. If you're thinking like I nearly did, then if you're thinking 0.4, it was a tough goal. That's obviously his other shots he's had, and he has had more shots. But his goal was a very, very, very good goal versus Leeds. I actually had it down as goal of the season. So yeah. He's got two shots on target, two shots off target, chances created 4, total passes 603, dribbles attempted 31, successful dribbles 16, tackles attempted 35, 26 of them were won, 45 clearances and 22 interceptions. Yeah, been an interesting season for Seamus Coleman. We have got some more of his stats here, a little bit more in depth. So like I said, one goal, averages about 0.1 shots per game on target, 14% goal conversion, one goal from inside the box. Obviously the right-footed goal, we all remember it. Coming down, he says it's a shot, and it might have been, and I'm not saying that it's not, but it's one of those shots where you can give him the ball 100 other times, and I'm not too sure that completely and utterly goes in every time he attempts that. It was a really, really crazy goal. Catches Meslier off his line, and managed to hit between the gap really of Meslier and the net, between the side gap of the two. So yeah, really well done to Seamus Coleman for it, because it's a cracking goal. And it's an Alex Iwobi assist due to it. But yeah, really, really interesting goal for Seamus Coleman. Yeah, like I said, great goal by him. Really, really well taken. He says he meant it. The XG for it was really, really low. I think it was like 0.12. So yeah, really well done by him. Now we go on to his passing. Expected assists 0.92, no assists, 45.2 touches, big chances created 4, key passes 0.2, accurate passes per game 19.8, which is about 75%. Accurate long balls 1, which is 29%, accurate chip passes 1, which is 31%, and accurate crosses 0.4, which is about 41%. Clean sheets 4, interceptions per game 1, tackles per game 1.5, possession 1, 0.3, dribble past 0.4, clearances per game 2, error led to shot 1, error led to goal 1. Successful dribbles 0.7, which is 52%. Total duels won 3.9, which is 61%. Possession lost 10.6 times. Fouls 0.4, was fouled 0.9 times. Overall, had a very, very decent season defensively. I've not watched him get done much compared to. I remember last season, thinking he got done too many times. Wingers were having too much fun against him. Sort of like, time to go sort of thing. But this year he seems to be under a bit of a renaissance. He's not quite the fullback he was in his prime, aka he's not bombing forward with as much of effect and getting back in time, but he is sticking to what his defensive groundwork, and he's doing very, very well. So going over to FB Ref, that compare him to similar players in the Premier League. They've got him similar to Totti Gomez, Serge Aurier, Renan Lodi, Joel Ward, Philo Carrera, Tyrick Mitchell, Tyrell Marcellia, Adam Smith, and Junior Firpo. On the FB ref percentile for the Premier League, he's in the top 77 percentile for successful take-ons and in the 83rd percentile for clearances with 3.15 clearances per 90 minutes. Other than that, the rest of it is a bit just bog standard. Nothing to really shout home about or mention. Looking at him more in depth again, nothing really to shout home about. Obviously, his goals it's 0.05, but his goals to XG is plus 0.03 because his goal was so incredible. So that obviously puts him in the top high percentile for that. But other than that, there's not much to shout home about there. Strengths, weaknesses. Listen, we know Seamus Coleman. He's been at the club for years and years and years. He's a club captain. We are now in the final evolution of Seamus Coleman, which is at 34. Not the prime player to get up and down like he used to, but he's now concentrating on staying back, winning his one-on-ones, and also just being there to inspire when he can the defense and the team. Weaknesses, his concentration sometimes a little bit for me, and sometimes his passing isn't what it used to be. Nothing major, but they are some little weaknesses. Strength is his dribbling. As much as he's not as young, he's not a spring chicken. He does like to try and take people on, likes to dribble, likes to play the ball off the ground, and likes to play long balls as well, which helps when we've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. For overall for the season, I'm going to give Seamus Coleman the rating of I'm going to give him 6.5. It was tough. I mean, if I could do in the middle of 6.5 and 7, I'd have given him a 6.7. But I'm going to give him 6.5. I think he's done very well considering his age and how tough the Premier League is and how tough playing in this Everton squad has been this season, clearly. But yeah, overall 6.5 for Seamus Coleman. If you want to tell me that you disagree or agree with me, let me know in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys soon.